So, hello guys, this is day number 102 of our daily English speaking challenge. And in today's video, we are gonna talk about the brain damage or CTE in sports. So, you may have heard that the retired boxers or like some other sports players are showing some kind of mental illness after retiring or after, especially after playing some kind of heavy physical sport for like extended period of time for like few years, or some of them have played for their entire life. Then after they retire, they may start showing some of the symptoms of some kind of brain damage or some kind of very strange symptoms. So yeah, these symptoms are not normal, and these symptoms are the result of the concussions. Concussions means the minor injury or the shocks which your head or your brain exactly got into. So not every sports person gets these kind of symptoms or CTE or brain damage, and this is common in especially those sports which has higher chances of getting shock to your head. And the most common sport is the American football. As you know that in American football you have to tackle other players by your shoulders or by your head. Like in even in the trainings you get hit in your head so many times that those small hits will literally results into the CTE or concussions. This, you may get a minor concussion after getting hit, but just getting one concussion is not enough to cause a brain damage or CTE. But but whenever you play a sports professionally, especially, then you literally get those kind of concussions every single day, and that's the reason those players are not normal. And slowly the concussions build up the damage inside their head, and they have to face its major consequences after many years. And yeah, the second major sport for the CTE or concussions is the boxing, of course, because in boxing you are provided with the padded helmet or even with the gloves. So many people might think that this kind of structure, this kind of thing will prevent us from getting damage to our head and all. But the thing is, this is not true. The gloves are given in boxing so that the match will last long. It may protect your body from the bruises, from the cuts, etc. But the shock waves getting to your brain is literally real. And the reason and since it has the padded helmet and the boxing gloves, etc., that's the reason the match lasts so longer than as compared to the bare knuckle fightings. So this is not a good thing to have a very soft gloves in boxing. It is actually a bad thing for your brain health. It actually makes makes you be able to take more concussions, but more concussions means more brain damage. And that's the same reason the boxing legend Muhammad Ali has suffered in his late career. And and even the Mike Tyson, you will see the Mike Tyson is showing the symptoms of the brain damage and all. And yeah, so that's the main thing. And if you are playing any kind of combat sport, and if you wanna avoid the brain damage or CTE, then you must first understand what is CTE and what exactly causes it. So that's why you should definitely prevent or literally cut off hard sparring from your training sessions. Whenever you spar with any partner of yours, then you should first remember to not spar with him. But like very hard sparring, you should definitely avoid it completely. Hard sparring is not a good thing. It's a very bad thing for your brain. And you should just take hard punches inside the match. And if it's possible, then you should definitely work on your defense, because if you work on your defense very well, then the chances of you getting punched in the head from your opponent also gets reduced, because if your defense is so much better than their offense, then definitely you will be benefited from it, and your head will also stay safe. And yeah, the highest chances of getting CTE or brain damage is in the boxing only, and the least chances among the combat sports of getting brain damage or CTE is definitely the wrestling, because any kind of hit is prohibited in wrestling. You just have to do the takedowns, or like the or like literally no hit from hands and feet are allowed in wrestling. So that's the reason it's allowed. I mean it's the best sport if you wanna conserve your brain health. Best combat sport especially, okay? So yeah, that's it for this video. And if you have any kind of topic in your mind, so then you can literally comment down below, and I will read it, and I will make my new video. Make my tomorrow's video on the topic. So bye bye.